Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. The opener of the final series of the year between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Stepping in, Steve Cook, currently third on the team in stolen bases. So we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matt, they're playing pretty good ball right now. Up and down homestand. They went 5 and 4 at home. This is the first game on the road. I just think they got to kick it in another notch. When you go on the road, the pressure's a little bit different. You got to take it to another level.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate.
All right, one time right here.
Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
Like you can, come on.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Right now.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here we go.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Base is loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here's Adam Lind. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. After it is McCutchen. 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops it up back behind second base. Harrison is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Alan Hansen the next to bat. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 1-1. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Ryan Zimmerman. Here we go. Need you right here.
From the belt, the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Lind, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
You can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's the 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Wieters. Here we go. No one back.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now here's Wieters. High in the air and deep to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run blast off the bat of Matt Wieters. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-6 the final score tonight. Yon Marinez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the Victoria.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. The manager has in fact called the player in to give him a vote of confidence. Having had a little fun with the young speedster, the manager strikes a jovial tone. He checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt.
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last outing he got tagged with a loss and he gave up 5 earned runs, something that he was not proud of and was not happy about. Let's see how he responds if he throws the ball in the corner or if he continues to challenge hitters in this game.
Now in the box,
Batting
Steve
second,
Cook.
third
And he
baseman,
really thrives in the
Steve
batter's box here at
Cook.
home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He did not
Batting
play
third,
last night, but clearly
right
back in the
fielder,
starting nine for this one.
Bryce Harper.
It's your pitch, huh?
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with one down.
Hey, let it fly there, huh?
And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate
Batting
now,
fourth,
Daniel Murphy.
second
He
baseman,
carries the 8th best
Daniel
batting average in the
Murphy.
National League entering play.
Stay hot, baby. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grissom arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the werewolf, Jason Worth, take the field. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Adam Lind.
Standing in, Adam Lind. He's been one of their big run producers this year, currently third on the team in RBIs. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Jason Worth. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Up there. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show.
Hey, let's
Settling in now, Trevor Williams.
Batting ninth.
He could be bunting
Catcher.
here in order to stay out of the double play.
One down. One down.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Gregory Polanco. His
The left
numbers
fielder,
against
number
Eduardo
25,
Rodriguez, 1 for
Gregory
6.
Polanco.
Third inning, no score to this point. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Has it. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Now batting,
Steve Cook.
third baseman, Steve Cook.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kids.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in to try it again,
Now batting,
Steve Cook.
third
A
baseman,
hit in 2 tries so
Steve
far.
Cook.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hey, get a good one.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. But the runner's back easily.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive
All
it.
even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Full count. Here it comes. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Striding in once again, Bryce
Right
Harper.
fielder number
He'll try to
34.
follow up the double in his last
Bryce
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Digging in once again,
Now
Daniel
batting,
Murphy. He comes in
second
0 for
baseman,
2 thus far.
Daniel Murphy.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now batting.
Here's Adam Lind.
First
He
baseman,
doubled his last time
Adam
through.
Lind.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Ready for another shot now. Jason Worth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hey, your pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
this evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Eduardo Rodriguez records the victory, his 13th of the year. Trevor Williams is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. Coda Glover hammers down the save, his 34th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for
We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's been quite durable. Over 200 innings. It tells me he's been healthy. He's not afraid to take the baseball. We're getting to that point, though, where you start talking about the conversation and you hear the whispers of limiting his innings. We'll see if this is the beginning of them limiting his workload moving forward.
third baseman.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
And that misses for ball one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Harrison
plays it first here.
The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling, been pitching out of the stretch, hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting. Contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit in the air out to center field. Meadows moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Steve Cook.
Washington.
3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Cook.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Jaso, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Steve Cook.
3rd baseman, Steve Cook.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You like up there.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Turner rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from 2nd. It's now 6-2. And he'll make it back to 1st as the throw won't get him. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Bryce Harper.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to 1st as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Murphy.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 8th inning coming up. The Nationals are out in front here. Striding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Cervelli.
Got no one out now. Here we go.
Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Ready for another chance? Number 61. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Max Scherzer wins for a team-high 19th time. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 7 runs on 12 hits.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up now, John Jaso. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
John Jaso.
Two down here.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cook will put this one away, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. In now, Steve Cook, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one.
Hot bat, hot bat.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2. And all of a sudden you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win? Striding in, Steve
Leading off
Cook.
for Washington.
0 for 1 here in the early
Third
going.
baseman, Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Hey, nobody away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle.
Trying to pick the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Back up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Steve Cook will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, get your pitch here squared up.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're up 1-0.
Now batting, shortstop, George Grissom.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
The element of surprise, he drops down the bunt, gets a single, and now you have the guy who is the possible go-ahead run on first base, and he got there with a bunt hit.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Juan Nicasio wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.